Hey guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about how to use SQL, commands, syntax, everything. We will start with basics today with creating a table, modifying a table, inserting values into a table, etc. So let's get started. We have to install MySQL software in our PC or any operating system. You have Windows or anything. You may install MySQL or Oracle 10G software or 11G, now it's latest one. You may install any one of them. The commands are going to be same. So let's start. For Mac, we have to open the terminal. Just type this command MySQL uroot p. You're accessing a connection from the root server, entering the password which you have created before. So yeah, it says welcome to MySQL monitor. Let me maximize it. Yeah, so as you can see here it's written MySQL. So the first command in MySQL, we need to create a database in which we are going to work about it. So for example, let's create database name sample. For example, create database sample semicolon, hit enter, query OK, one row affected. Now we have to type the command show databases. It lists all the databases in your computer. Show databases. The letters may be in uppercase or lowercase, doesn't matter. So yeah, you can see the database. These all databases are present in my system. When I am a beginner in this subject database, but I find this very interesting and very easy. So yeah, let's go forward. The next step you need to do is use the database. Once you've created the database, you need to direct the directory to that particular database. So use sample semicolon, hit enter, database changed. Now we are under sample. So the first command, there are two types of commands in database: data definition language, that is DDL, and data manipulation language, that is DML. These are the quite basic concepts which we will be studying in this video itself. It's very simple. So the first syntax comes from the DDL commands, which are create, alter, truncate, etc. So let's create a table. Create table space table. The syntax is as follows: create table space table name, and in bracket the column parameter which we want to set primary key or not. So yes, create table. Let's give it sample as xyz, bracket what columns we want in it. For example, not xyz, we will take example of employee. Example employee. So we open a bracket. In employee we need an employee ID, and we just write EID here. It's very easy to recognize. EID. And we need to define its integer type, such as EID. It may have characters as well as integers and numbers, so we need to put it as varchar, which is introduced in this language. It accepts both integer type and character type mixed together like a string. So we in varchar we have to set the size of the limit, so it may be 30 for example. It doesn't matter how many you use it. The employee ID is done. The age, so that comes under integer, that's int. Then comes salary, that's also integer, that's int. Then comes, now what all parameters we need: ID, age, salary. Then comes address, for example address. Yeah, address we have to get for the varchar because it contains many things. numbers and letters, everything. So varchar 50. Okay, now if you are satisfied with these columns, then again close the parenthesis so that the table is now done. Hit a semicolon and hit enter. Query OK, 0 rows affected. Now if you want to see that really a table has been created or not, just type this command, describe table, or describe table name. That's the syntax basically, but we can use directly. We have named the table as employee, so describe employee semicolon, hit return. Yeah, so you can see here EID varchar 30, the data type is also specified here. It accepts null value because we have not introduced any type of keys in it. We will talk about keys in a later part. We have different types of keys such as primary key, foreign key, secondary key, etc. We'll come to it later, but first we need to understand the basics. This is what the table is created now. If you want to alter this table or you want to modify this table, you want to add a column or remove a column, there's another command such as alter. It's also a DDL command. So alter table space table name, that's employee. For example, if we want to add something, so alter table employee, open the bracket, add, no, not in, it's outside the bracket, add, bracket open. Then for example, if you are not satisfied with only that 4 parameters here, then we can add one more thing here, that's employees, yeah, employees years of experience. So we can just type year, or we can just write experience. That's enough. Experience, we need to specify the data type, that's varchar, and however many you may choose, 20, I'm choosing 20. Close the parenthesis, semicolon, hit return. Yeah, query OK, 0 rows affected, 0 warnings. Now again you have to see the table again that it's modified or not. Just type the describe command. You may use the up down keys. Describe employee, hit enter. Yeah, so you may see experience column is now added. It's that simple.